Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is I, Goldy Games, and I'm here to discuss toxicity in Overwatch. So I took a bit of a break for the last few weeks from World of Warcraft because I wanted to focus a lot on my alt Overwatch account. Anyway, I logged back into World of Warcraft last night and I was shocked at how nice the community were. Like, I just queued up for looking for raid for Tomb of Sargeras and I was like, where do I go for this? And everyone responded in chat. Everyone helped me, like actually walked back to me and guided me back to where I needed to go. And I was just thinking, what if that type of community can happen in Overwatch? I mean, look, fair to say, WoW does have, its share of trolls and there's toxicity for sure, especially when you get into the higher Mythic Plus dungeon queues. People get very stressed out trying to three chest those. But yeah, I think that it just felt so relaxing and I felt really happy playing WoW, just being in that community. So yeah, I just wanted to mention about my experience in Overwatch lately. I think the toxicity has gotten a lot worse. League of Legends is infamous for an awful community. I've never personally played the game, but apparently, from what I've heard, that Overwatch has nowhere near the same level of toxicity as League of Legends does. So, to me, it's really crazy some of the things that people threaten to do. Like, they threaten just to go AFK, suicide jump off cliff, scream over the mic. Like, literally, this does happen. It's like, oh, really pleasant to hear. I feel like I'm listening to like a metal record or something. Yeah. And people, often as well, furiously when they just don't have the balls to really speak up in voice chat, type furiously how everyone is terrible in their group. Yeah, I don't know. It's just amazing how angry folks can get at this game. I think there's a few things that are important. Like, number one, the report system is basically useless. There is no possible way that enough toxic players have gotten banned. This game has been out for a year and it's clear Blizzard doesn't have serious invested interest in removing toxicity through the report system. And I think part of that comes down to it just does not have the resources available to actually go in, look at each report individually, see who's at fault, and then make a decision. I mean, can you imagine how many reports are being sent through that thing? Anyway, number two, we need to feel that reporting people means something. Like, for instance, in League of Legends, when a player is reported for toxic behavior, they're banned or punished, and you get a notification telling you someone you've reported has been punished. These players that are reporting Overwatch do get banned. I want to know about it because I want to know that toxicity I keep seeing is actually being dealt with actively. I think as well the fact that the streak system and the fact of ELO is consistently in your mind when you're playing competitive games, which makes it kind of easier to tilt. I think, like compared to Overwatch, like League of Legends instituted a different rank system where your exact numerical rank is not always visible. If you have a couple of bad games, you'll still be in Diamond, you'll just be in D5 instead of D4. It's far too easy to lose ranking in Overwatch right now compared to winning. And it feels like a massive grind to go from one ranking to the next, basically making every rank feel like the proverbial ELO hell. And also, there's nothing to stop players from going AFK, and you are penalised for having an AFK teammate. There is absolutely no reason. I get that opportunities for abuse by teammates if you have a dedicated AFK account or whatever, but seriously, leavers are a huge issue that currently has no fix. This has got to be absolutely the first priority. A lot of people have been complaining about the reporting system in the past and that it feels like it doesn't even matter if you report someone because you don't get feedback if your report's being dealt with. I think that leads into people into not reporting when they actually should have, because the user's not going to get punished anyway, even if I do report them. So I really do think that the idea of getting notified when someone you've reported has been banned or punished, it'd make it a bit more transparent within the community. In terms of ranks, I still think people take their rank way too seriously. I mean, gold is good. Why are people upset that they have been ranked in gold and not platinum or diamond? I mean, why do people So many people secretly think they're a grandmaster, but they can't reach that rank because of the supposed elo hell. I'm really tired of this. You know, I wouldn't mind if the number of your rank wouldn't be shown anymore though, but I can probably already see people complaining because they won't know if you're about to drop down or not. Anyway, just a bit of an update. I actually read on the Overwatch official forums that Jeff Kaplan said that he is actually addressing the issue with the reporting system. So apparently Jeff has mentioned that they're not actually muting for throwing anymore and haven't for a while. So yeah, it's kind of bad that they haven't been doing that, but maybe they're in the process of trying to, you know, create some system. I don't know. I think they can really borrow some ideas from League of Legends in terms of having a low priority queue. So a low priority is a penalty that you get when you've abandoned a game multiple times, players been reported multiple times, or the in-game system griefing system detection noticed there was a pattern of bad behaviour, ruining games, feeding, AFKing, etc. So people in the low priority queue will have longer than normal queue times, only be able to queue for unranked single draft, only play matches with other players in low priority, not receive any item drops, cause all players in his or her party to enter low priority until they leave. They do not share the item drop penalty. Removal, low priority will be lifted under a set number of games, a 1, in addition to a length of time that's passed. Game penalty count starts with 1 game to be won and increases by 2 per abandon when already in low priority, up to 5 games in total. After that, an additional 24-hour ban will be given upon each abandon. Low priority games must be won to count. The duration ban starts within a few hours and scales up to 4 days if the player continues to repeatedly be placed in low priority. Reports against a player who won their last game in low priority will carry them on to their next games. If they get reported multiple times during the next game, they will be put in the low priority queue once more. I mean, it's good that Jeff has addressed the fact that basically the whole reporting system's absolutely useless. But, you know, the fact that it has taken 5 whole seasons to address this is kind of bad, but at least they're doing something about it. And the interesting thing is that, you know, Blizzard have been addressing, you know, a lot of the problems that have been reported on, you know, the forums, such as, you know, Mercy's rares, Roadhog nerfs, the dive meta, the Overwatch League, and the report system. So performance-based SR would be good if they address that next. Anyway, who am I, girl? Who am I? What are your thoughts on the whole situation? I'd love to know if you left me a comment down below. And if you like this video, be sure to like it and subscribe for more. I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend. Goldy out. Bye. 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 Bye.